Some of us have trauma from our childhood that we done passed down to our kids, but we don't want to talk about it. And we don't want to act like that we don't do it. But I'm here to tell you, I am a person, a mother who passed down my trauma to my kids. So when I was little, I had got snatched from DCFS out of my home. I was at my grandma's house, and when I got snatched, I went out with a fight. I went out like they had to really pull my little butt out of that house because I was just not going. Because who the fuck are you coming up in my house touching me? You are a stranger. And so I went out there crying, scratching, pulling, and I cried so hard that when I woke up, I was on some courthouse benches, y'all. They didn't even have no place to take me that night. They was told to come take me out the home, me and my brothers. And when I woke up, my brothers was gone, and I was laying on a bench, a cold bench. And then next thing I know, I had a social worker who was like taking me places and stuff, and things were happening where I wouldn't eat. I started starving myself. And so with that being said, I'm just going to tell you how I passed down my trauma to my kids. So when I would get to people's homes, I couldn't sleep in their bed. I would crawl up on the floor and go to sleep. That's the only way that I could sleep is on the floor. And that carried on all to my adulthood. So like when I got my first apartment, or if I was staying with somebody, they'd be like, oh, you can sleep in the bed, you can do this. I could not do anything but sleep on the floor. But I made it the best floor experience. I had a pallet, I had some pillows. And so like when I'm in my own apartment, it's very hard to sleep in my own bed. I would sleep on the couch or I'll sleep on the floor. So y'all, I pass that shit down to my kids. My kids cannot sleep in their bed. They are more comfortable on the floor because when I was birthing them and raising them, they always want to cuddle up under me, and I want to cuddle up on the floor. So from my 17-year-old down to my 5-year-old, you will walk in my house and be like, why are your kids sleeping on the floor? Because I passed down my trauma to my motherfucking kids, and now we all sleeping on the motherfucking floor because that's how we like to sleep. Yeah, so that's just a little backup story. You can pass trauma down to kids.